Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Versailles. Today we're going to do a run using Nami against the 6.5 star Aurelion Sol Starforger adventure. For Relics, I'm using 2 Grand Generals Counterplan and Chemtech Duplicator. If you have Echoing Spirit, use that in place of one of those. There's also a build where you can use Chosen by the Stars, Hymn of Valor, and Lost Chapter, Hidden Tome. Get up to like 80 power on round 1. It's usually pretty good for winning the game. For a power, this would be cool if we played 6 cost spells. We're gonna be looking for Psychological Warfare is probably okay in an interesting way, but normally we just win the game. Something like Bladed Blessing is okay. You can find this in the pity powers. When you target an ally with a single target spell, you copy it. So you would use that to basically duplicate one of your early ebbs and flows. Nami basically wins by using ebb and flow, so having a copy is pretty good. We're going to look for something a little better, and Gift of Corruption will give us, generally speaking, Minimorph or Ransom Riches. Or I have Nakaboros. I don't think it's worth. So, one thing you need to do is look across and see to make sure there's no Victor. If you see Victor, just retire your run. I think we can do better for a power, and I think, given how difficult these adventures are, that you do want to be looking for a good starting power. There are a couple available in our pity powers that are very strong, so I just skipped it. Joy Unbound is one of those. So yeah, look for something like Joy Unbound. Bladed Blessing, like I said, is fine. That is also available in the pity powers, just if you could get like Joy Unbound 2 or Bladed Blessing 2 when you're not working on pity powers, that's going to be better. Pity powers, if you don't defeat the first node, then you have a limited array of things to choose from. In this case, generally speaking, it's going to be the 4-star, or not 4-star, the 1-star powers of most of the champions. So, yeah. I haven't seen every champion's power. I've seen, I think, 50 of them. I did a bunch of rerolls looking for that, and I feel like the best ones for Nami are going to be What's the Worst That Can Happen, which is Jinx's power, we have Bladed Blessing, and we have Joy Unbound. So here's What's the Worst That Can Happen. This will, you place so many cards on Nami, this will let you deal a ton of damage passively, but it doesn't help you win the game, and it might kill a boss when you don't want them to die. So if you're still in the process of healing and your opponent dies, then you would go into your next fight at low life, which is bad. Nami's main thing is that she can heal to full, and you just need to survive 1 or 2 attacks, and then you win the game. So now that I've told you all of the things that I am thinking, I'm going to reroll until I get Joy Unbound. Alright, that took a little longer than I wanted, but we have Joy Unbound, so each round copy the first fleeting unit or spell you play. I think that's really good considering all our fleeting spells that we're going to play. And we do want to check to make sure that we don't have Victor or Sure as an option. Could still get him at the end. If that happens, we lose. So, I don't know. That guy needs to be changed. The fact that he can win on turn 2 with consistency is a problem. So your goal is to just survive the first couple of rounds, and then mind your hand space. It does tend to get full. Then you play your Nami, then you can play some spells. So, I don't know, make his stuff cost more. That seems good for not losing your stuff. And your fourth spell that you play gets duplicated. So in this case, if we play Ebb, and that'll happen twice, and it'll give us a flow, which will turn into an ebb and flow. And then we have another ebb and flow. And we're out of mana, so we can't do anything. Now we just survive this round.
Acknowledgement of your art is long overdue.
I think that's good. Because now we can play as Fleeting. Play Answered Prayer. Actually, let's not. Just pass. So obviously you don't want to get hit by this. This Nami is currently dead. So we'll just block here, block here. This would kill us, but we'll see what happens first. Blow on ourselves. We're gonna make our units as big as possible. I think we killed that guy. Looks like we're living. I think I'm out of mana. Could have blocked Jhin, I guess. Because that guy was getting stunned anyway. Just didn't think about it. Alright, so we have double Chemtech Duplicator active. Only does 2, so it's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna be burning cards here. It's fine though. All we need to do is get back to full life and then we can just win the game. You might want to mute sounds at some point if you're doing this, otherwise you're going to hear the same voice line about 100 times every fight. And our life is sufficiently high. Let's go ahead and top it off. I think our regen would have covered it, but I don't like taking chances if I don't have to. Then you just do that forever. Persian sounds really interesting to me. 3 sisters might save our lives at some point, and it can draw a champion, so I'm taking that. We don't go super long, so we'll probably never have the mana to play Aurelion Sol. I'm gonna take Jinx because of that. She has elusive. Jax also has elusive here, but Zonite Urchin can kind of cycle through cards a little bit better, and I think that is good. Spell's Chest isn't bad on Nami if you get things for like Ebb and Flow, but I think a champion, or not champion item chest, but the shop, where you can get a champion ability, or yeah, a champion power or a champion ability is good. Like if you were to find cost reduction on Nami, then you could just get everything started much sooner. And that would be great. Pass. 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 We're not gonna die. We don't play. We're gonna make a flash freeze here. Block out 20 damage. That's fine. Kinda want to pass again, but I think that's incorrect. But, for example, if we play Nami and then it gets hit by Cataclysm, that's probably game ending for us. So we're gonna just answer prayer and make a spawn. Okay, they spent all their mana so they can't Cataclysm. We'll drop Nami, and then Ransom Riches. We want just more blockers here. And we should be good for next round. Could play Ebb as much as we can, I guess. You don't have infinite mana until Chemtech is active. Purple Fish is always good. Ebb and Flow. And we're out of mana. Purple Fish is always good. There's a Cataclysm. I think we eat it. Good prize fight. Gonna lose it anyway. May as well do a little bit of damage here. Then we pass. Idea here is that we want to lose Nami. So that we can drop 2 Nami in her place. And then we'll ebb and flow as much as we can. It's a little worse since things challenged and they have tough now. We're basically invincible at this point. And drop Jinx. Going to Pytos. Basically just trying to get cards out of my hand. Just love a coin. Steals 1 to anything, so technically I could have just aimed at the Nexus. But I think this will be better in the long run. Now we're gonna ebb. Fiora has no combat tricks except for repost. So once Jinx is up to 48 damage, we can just win the game. Technically we could do it on a little less if we get excited. Yeah, we win the game. I think Double Trouble for 1 is good. Oro for 1 is also good. Sometimes we just need an elusive. And so I'm going to take that just because I might need an elusive at some point. I think Double Trouble was the better pick, but I might need an elusive. Rummage is interesting. I think it'll draw too many cards. So we could get this power. It's not negative in any way. It's just if there's a better power later, and then we can't afford it because we picked up this power, that would be the downside. There's no way of knowing, so I'm gonna take it. Kind of take good things now and don't expect better things later. It's kind of how I deal with it, but I don't know if that's correct, actually. And our biggest problem is just like losing early, so having a way to not lose early is very good, and having units is one of those ways. I don't like Jinx getting returned to my hand, but I guess we're dealing with it. Play Abyssal Guard, we're not winning this round. We had a shot if Jinx hadn't been returned, but I mean, this does nothing, so we're cool.
My quest is dangerous, but I will. Imagination is not experience, and insight
Can't win this
is not
turn
substitute.
because we don't have the attack token, but we can get pretty close to winning.
Tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. I will find the moonstone. I will save my people. Rise with the surf.
If we want to be petty, we can
Tide carry you.
mini morph Karma.
The surf.
Makes it more likely that Karma will die from ebb and flow.
Surging
Also picked up Baited, so we can target our units.
ride the surf.
No idea where that Baited is from.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ah! Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
And like, good chance we attack next round, we just win the game. And if not,
Tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
we can play more ebbs and flows. But
Let the tide carry
I don't know, I don't super like dragging out the games if I don't have to.
with the surf.
This isn't quite winning, which is what I
Ride the
was talking about, but we can ebb and flow now.
ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
And that'll make up the difference. Want cheaper units? Each round, once you've summoned 3 plus other allies, who does that? No one ever does that. I don't want it to start in my hand. Spirit Stone's not bad. Don't add cards to your deck. Unless they're really good. Fleeting single combat just fills up space in your hand, not worth it. Also costs money. I'm sure there's places where you can use it and it would be very positive, but I don't want to just start with that as an idea. So we didn't draw Nami, but we do have a way to get to her guaranteed, so we're okay. Drop Otterpuss here, we're just looking to make blockers, and then we're gonna answer prayer. That'll be another blocker, and the idea was to draw Nami, but here we are. 2, 2, 2. Good. We live. A parlay here. And then do this other answered prayer. This will put Nami in our hand. Drop Nami. At least she doesn't get obliterated, we're okay.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
And right now I'm just getting cards out of my hand. That's the main purpose of what I'm doing.
Rise with the surf.
I'm gonna take 13 this round, at least. Gonna respond to that
The Mirai will never know fear again.
because I want my blockers.
Sparkle dust.
I think I'm okay.
Change. I'm doing it anyway.
Much less okay now. A 3, 3, 4, something like that. We have flash freeze, I think, for Zoe, so I'm not super worried.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
This was so greedy. I should have just done get excited. Actually, I didn't even have to. She doesn't have spell shield. I could have just played Flash Freeze, but instead I was super greedy. So, probably don't do that. That's asking for trouble.
Rise with the surf.
I'm gonna attack with Nami and hope they block. They didn't block. I wanted 2 Nami. I'm gonna play Jinx.
One step slide back into
All of their guys have spell shield right now.
the polarity and watch him get really confused.
Still Flash Freeze. That'll play doubles.
Ride the surging tide.
Okay, well, without 2 Nami, this is gonna be a little bit slower,
Tide carry
but still fine.
with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
I'll stand beside you.
Rise with the surf.
A lot of the power
Let the tide carry
is that you can just heal to full.
Rise with the surf.
Like any amount of damage you take is fine when you can just heal it all back up.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
And you're making giant units as well at the same time.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Also kill a bunch of the units while you're at it.
Gentle.
Rise with the surf.
And you also damage the enemy nexus.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. I call this constellation the jump rope. Ride the surging tide. Get in the portal.
Right, so just mini morph that. And I'm going to get excited.
Let the tide carry you.
Yeah, we're gonna get excited again.
Ride the surging tide. Everyone goes bang! Joy, look what I found. They're made of stars and
They gave everything elusive. That's fine, I guess.
with the surf.
And make this take a lot longer.
Tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Danger noodle. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Actually, Shimmery Mirage on Nami probably would have been better there. That's okay. We're just gonna remove all of their units here. Oh, this guy can't block for some reason, so that's cool. You can tell exactly how much attention I pay. More stats is good. Gives Nami a chance to live on some places that she might not otherwise be able to. Is probably great. We don't have anything that demands our money coming up, so take it. I mean, can't do a lot with it just yet, but you might be able to roll into some way to abuse this.
This is my choice.
Stand back. I'll contain the threat.
Who's the threat here?
Control the mage.
To
I
control
played Zonite. I think we drop Coral Creatures
Into battle with hearts aglow.
and just block and block.
Nothing to nothing.
Chip damage, not a problem for us. Afraid to play Nami because I'm afraid they'll kill it. I'm gonna start with Answered Prayer.
Pushing my limits.
So yeah, they have 2 Final Spark in hand, which obviously means they can kill anything. Gonna just attack here.
Fine with me.
Should have mini-morphed. Not doing that. Huge mistake. Colossal error.
Counting on me.
I think I just pass.
Rise
Save the spell mana.
Control the mage.
To control their magic.
Can't get detained. Drop an elusive.
Save Demacia from magic.
Guy's
my
challenger.
doesn't need saving.
Lux has 130 power. Okay, sure, why not? So obviously we start by mini morphine.
The surging tide.
We'll block here. We'll block here. Actually, I don't have enough mana to replay Nami.
Small fry.
We'll just eat damage here. I probably should have played these spells actually, because we could have removed some units there. But I didn't, because dumb.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
Brain only so good. Longer game go, worse brain get.
Rise with the surf.
Alright, we drop our Burblefish here. Sure, why not? Play Jailbreak,
Surging tide.
get 2 units. We have a pretty wide board now.
Rise with the surf.
Protect Demacia.
Don't mind if I do. See? This is progress. Now I pack a punch. History will see. This is progress. This is glorious.
And a mini morph. I probably should have done this earlier. Because we're just doing damage and that's getting eaten. Rather than actually killing the unit. Everything's dead. We're at full life.
Away. Rise with the surf. One should be safe when right alone.
And then we take Ionia Tellstones. Has draw a champion on it. Need to draw a champion at some point. So Kai'Sa versus Jinx, I think Jinx is the easier. If we can live Kai'Sa like for a couple of rounds, we'll be fine. I don't know that we can. I don't want the champion item chest. And this is the worst champion item chest. So that didn't work out so well for me. It's actually maybe a worse champion item chest than not taking a champion item chest. I guess I could have skipped. That was an option. Yeah. So we're gonna keep the Otterpuss. It makes 2 blockers. I don't care what happens here. Everything's fine. Back with everything, why not? Play the Otterpuss, it'll refund our mana. That costs more, and I think I'm gonna keep there and then drop Tellstones. Didn't actually do much. Kai'Sa's gonna kill me right now. think we're okay. Nothing has Challenger. Just drop Nami, and we'll capture Kai'Sa.
Where you at? I'm innocent. What didn't you
Block
I'm innocent.
here. And there's not like a huge difference between blocking and not blocking on those.
Rise with the surf.
Don't want to give up my Nami just yet. Drop a Poro.
Velvet blood.
They play new Kai'Sa.
I'm gonna do what I can, but you need to run.
We could kill Kai'Sa here. It's not even that hard. Like, we just attack, right? Oh, they blocked with something different. Oh well.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
That was a mistake, kind of all around.
The surf.
They take Spell Shield, I lose the game. I might lose the game anyway.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness. Ride the surging tides.
There's like significant overwhelm damage.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Yeah, I messed up.
Ride the surging tides.
And then I compounded that mistake.
Too late. You can't stop them.
No, but I can help save my people.
And Mooney's nowhere to hide.
So I didn't have to lose here, I just kind of chose to.
Are you the hunter or the prey? I've got eyes. I'll show you how to fight. Their every move just makes me stronger.
Capture Kai'Sa.
But I will see it through.
Take 20.
Let the tide carry you.
Drop an Otterpuss. Play a prank.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
Ebb and flow.
Tide, the Mirai will never know fear again.
Ebb and flow.
Surging tides.
Play a burble fish. Could have waited till the next ebb and flow. Gonna flow again.
Carry you.
That's 6 damage. Probably not beating that.
Surging tides. Rise with the surf.
And we pass. And we pass.
Let the tide carry you.
Here you will make us stand.
Of course they have new Kai'Sa. I think we still need to mini-morph her.
Coming for you.
Ride the surging tide. Leave me be.
Not dead.
Let the tide carry you.
Surely they'll kill my Nami.
Surging tides.
So now we drop bonus Nami.
You're gonna take your own damn medicine. Let the tide carry you.
This is all I had to do last game. I just didn't.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Can't hold on. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
Do you want to play the answered prayer at some point? But we can kind of hesitate on it.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
Until our hand is a little more free.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
Just more units on the board would be helpful for us.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
We're gonna answer prayer now.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Just remember, I timestamp everything, so you can just go on to the next adventure rather than watching this.
Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
I don't have an attack token. Oops.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
Alright, well, our units are good enough.
Let the tide
We don't have the attack token, so may as well pass. You can play a bunch of those if they want. It's elusive, so we can only block it with Jinx.
rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
Jinx is strong enough now. We block.
Rise with the
Heal Jinx for no particular reason. So they actually ruined our ability to win the game there, because they still have an elusive unit, and now they filled up the rest of their board space.
surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
So we need to remove at least 2 of their board spots
Surging tide. Rise
in order to win.
let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry
Get something with Overwhelm, that would be good.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
I think we're close to good. Once we're at 70 power,
Let the tide
we
carry
can attack, I think.
Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Cast away.
Nonsense. So yeah, I gave away one of my revives there, which wasn't great. Hopefully that doesn't ruin me later. Otterpuss with Iceborne will have a big catch and release effect. That might be bad. Mystic Meditation's pretty good. Can't really afford anything good in the shop, so we're gonna go through Azir. Teemo can also kill us because he just does a lot of damage, elusive at the start, and then puts puff caps in every card you draw. Becomes worse and worse. Think we're okay into Azir. Not sure for sure, but shouldn't be too bad. Certainly not good. We can prevent like 6 damage. I think that's worthwhile. And we'll just drop Nami. And then I don't think we can win here just yet. Definitely can't with the Emperor's Divide. Emperor's Divide is really scary because they get the attack token. So I'm gonna prank. We're gonna prank. And we're gonna need some of these ebb and flows to hit some of these units, or we lose the game. There's one. There's two. This one only costs 1, so we can play it. There's 3. And there's 4. Now if we attack, hopefully they block. I do get some units back and re-attack. Kinda forgot about that part. Inspiring Marshal doesn't summon anything. I think it's fine. Drop Abyssal Guard. Get a mini morph that. Can't mini morph though. Can't take 20. Now I can take 20. Can't take 28 though.
Move aside, small fry. You won't stop me.
Shurima is sand and sky, past and present.
Hopefully Tellstones will give us Nami. It does, hooray.
Beloved, get behind me.
You know that's not gonna happen.
We have some elusive, some overwhelm here. What we don't have is Nami spell, but with our draw we pick some up. Elusive double attack is great. And this should be winning. I got rid of my positive keywords. don't think I can get up to enough damage anymore. Do our best.
Let the tide carry you.
I feel like we got up to enough damage.
I'm proud to call myself Tide.
Take Wiggly Burblefish. Probably get rid of it at the healer if I'm honest. And then Spirit seems good. The healer, we're gonna get rid of the card. I think it's gonna be Wiggly Burblefish. I like Wiggly Burblefish, but
No power in this world can stop me.
I don't think it makes significant difference here. Viego has some bad stuff. We have a lot of draw champion though, so it should be okay. We also have a lot of capture. We do start with these 4 guys, so into Viego. It's not ideal. Gonna play Spawn.
The journey ahead is long.
And that tells me one of the things I need to know, which is whether or not we're gonna get our Nami. The answer was no. Did get attacked here. If I don't, hooray, amazing. Did pull Nami as well, so we'll just drop Nami, eating that Viego. And we don't die here.
Move aside, small fry. Let the tide carry you.
Not sure exactly what I want to do. Now the answer's not nothing, but I don't know what the answer is. I want units on the board, but I'm afraid that Nami gets hit with something. Vengeance, Dawning Shadow. We could play 2 Nami, but we don't have Chemtech active for 2 more rounds. We need to survive for 2 more rounds. So I think we just play spells and try to survive for 2 more rounds. I think that is the call.
Rise with the surf. Rise the surf. The Mirai will never know fear again. So pretty.
Yeah, doesn't look like we're getting hit with Vengeance.
Carry you. Rise the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
That's more or less the best we can do for now.
Rise the surging tide.
I do this for her.
New Viego, we're gonna capture. And we pass.
Leave me be.
Block, 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 block. I knew who it was capturing. If I do this, I get 2 Viegos back. And they're leveled. That seems wrong. This is fine. This guy does have a Viego, but there's nothing I can do about that. Make Dawning Shadow cost more.
Surf.
Wish I could do it again. It is still playable. Drop Jinx.
Fishbones. And them.
Then we'll try to win the game next round.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
If we give them a chance to do anything, they're gonna play Dawning Shadow.
Let the tide carry you.
Chemtech's active, so I'm just gonna mini-morph Viego, actually.
Let the tide carry you.
Should've done that earlier.
with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Should heal your units and just kind of get into
Surging tide.
a rhythm and forget about that.
Let the tide carry
But that's not optimal play for sure. Heal your units, what's better.
the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
Especially once you're at full Nexus health.
Ride the surging tide.
Also good to be in the habit
The surf.
in case you get one of the powers where something happens if you target your own unit, which could be
The surging tide.
any of a number of things. We have Tellstones here.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
I think we're good.
Surge forth. I'm proud to call myself Tide.
Big phage. More stats is good. Don't want more cards, I'm gonna reroll this. This isn't better, but that's fine. Your choice is Victor or Sejuani. It's not a choice. Go to Sejuani. I would prefer the shop over the healer Sejuani's gonna give me, but one way you lose and one way you don't. So take the way you don't lose. I already gave up a game for free, so I'm not gonna do that twice. And then our answer to Sejuani is of course that Nami has capture.
Hail, War Mother. Drive them before us, Fiora. Leave nothing standing.
Could just eat all of this damage. I think we pass, keep the spell mana.
Rise with the surf.
Drop Abyssal Guard.
Die before the murk takes another.
Please don't be
Could capture units. I think that might be bad.
Let the tide carry you.
Or not optimal, I guess. It's not bad.
Light the signal fire.
Rise with the surf.
But because one of the Otterpusses is
I will find the moonstone.
ephemeral, you're gonna capture at least one unit that'll be given back later.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
And we are roughly out of mana, so we just attack.
Fight or die.
Rise with the surf.
Here, I'm happy to Otterpuss. Just take 2 units. They let us end round, that's fine.
Tide carry you.
Gonna prank.
Rise with the surf.
Gonna prank again. This will play 3 times.
Ride the surging tide.
We're gonna ebb and flow. We just need enough power to win.
Rise with the surf.
The Abyssal Guard has Overwhelm, so that'll be fairly quick.
Surging tide.
Oro has double attack.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Again, you'll notice I didn't heal Nami. Actually just misclicked there. Where I meant to heal Nami.
Rise with the surf.
And I don't think they have enough to block here.
Ride the surging tide. Stay for while.
3 to go. Pyromantic Wake is nice. Draw 1 in Parallel Convergence. Probably better. Parallel Convergence is one of the best abilities in the game. Want to get rid of a card. We've literally never played Wily Newtfish. We can check to see if we have multiple copies of anything else. We have Otterpuss, but we kind of think are reliant on that capture at this point. Flip out those two. Could have flipped out Answered Prayers too, actually. That probably would have been sensible. Gonna drop a blocker. We have one Frostbite. I think we drop Otterpuss. And then we do a little pranking. And pass?
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
And we pass.
Rise with the surf.
I assume Spectral Maiden is coming down this round. Yeah, there we are. So I need a blocker.
Ride the surging tides. I'm innocent.
This guy has 3, so we'll block there. It only takes 16 this way. Nami dies. I think that's fine. I don't think we've played a fleeting, so we'll get double fleeting off of this, which is our ideal. Then we'll ebb, and we'll flow.
Ride the surging tides.
We'll ebb and flow.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
And we pass.
Rise with the surf.
Burn a card there. Play Abyssal Guard. I don't think.
Don't be reckless.
Well, now that I played Spectral and Matron, definitely nothing bad can happen. I'm not sure if Trundle has Buried in Ice. If Trundle had Buried in Ice, then it would probably be correct not to do that. But I don't think he does.
Surging tides.
He might.
Rise with the surf.
No, he has some Flash Freeze stuff.
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
So our ultimate goal here is to get
Let the tide carry you.
a unit big enough to
Ride
kill the Nexus. And it would have to be Abyssal Guard. Abyssal Guard gets +2 every spell we play. Obviously we're playing an incredible amount of spells.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise
But I don't think we're going to be in like
surging tides.
any sort of position where
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
our attack is going to be good enough or wide enough to get through any other way.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
If I had one more mana, we could also put Jinx on board, and Jinx is elusive, so that would be great. But we don't have one more mana, so we're not doing that.
With the surf.
We do have Get Excited, so that'll do 6 damage,
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
maybe 9, 6 or 9 damage.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
And we might be big enough to threaten the rest of their board,
Tides.
which would mean that they have to block, and then we would have less 40 units on the board.
Ride the surging tides.
We also can Entomb,
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
which is actually like a win condition for the Abyssal Guard. But this is good enough, so we do that.
Call myself Tide.
think we take Get Excited. Go to Aurelia. Aurelia! I don't know how this is gonna go. Should be okay on the first attack. Apparently I'm lagging. And I'm back. It should be okay on the first attack. Less clear on the second round. You have Nami, that's good. So we'll pass.
The Yordle here's with me.
Pass. Yeah, they didn't do anything. It's perfect, ideal.
As a child, I watched you dance at the Placidium every spring.
It was your bravery that brought me to the fight.
If we three sisters, we can flash freeze Aurelia. So we'll take 10, and then we'll take 15, and then we'll take 30, something like that. Other option is dropping Nami. We have Otterpuss too. We could flash freeze and Otterpuss. I think that's right. So flash freeze Irelia. Then we want them to attack and not
A dance for two
do that.
hearts reunited.
Then we'll drop Otterpuss. And now they don't have an attack. We'll prank, trying to make something more expensive. And we have failed to do that.
I won't let my home
We eat Aurelia. They could play both Ribbon Dancers, which will mean we'll be getting attacked for a lot. So we're gonna ebb,
the surf.
hopefully killing both of these. But we're kind of low mana right now.
Rise with this eye.
Okay, great. We killed both.
I will drive back the darkness.
So presumably we only have to deal with the Ribbon Dancers now. And I'm kind of out of mana, so... Block 1.
Showtime. Ride the surging tide.
This'll
Let the tide carry
at least give me a way to return a unit if we don't get an ebb and flow. So we got our ebb and flow.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
Kill Nami so Nami can block. And we're super not dead here.
Rise with the surf. Spin it round, throw it down.
If we block with Nami, they get Aurelia back and they have the attack token. So that would be equivalent to losing the game.
Let the tide carry you.
You have a fair amount of mana though, so ebb and flow.
Let the tide carry you.
We're not in Chemtech yet.
Off the feet. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
And we're safe.
Steady your heart. Find your beat.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide.
Gonna drop a unit to win the game with.
Dies before the merc takes another.
Please don't be reckless. We need you.
Hate Aurelia.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry
We're in Chemtech so we can play all these spells a bunch of times.
Rise with the surf. Ride the
They'll
surf.
probably clear the board, I'm not too worried about it.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tide. Rise with the surf.
Come then.
And we make it through Aurelia. I think Avatar of the Tides might lose the game. Could win it too. And I really wish that I had my Guardian Angel here. or that extra revive that I just threw away for no reason. That would be good. Of course, on the most important adventure, we don't draw our champion. We do have ways to get there no matter what, by answered prayers and also Ionia Tailstones. We're gonna go ahead and answer prayers here. And I don't super want to attack because it just makes Aurelion bigger. If I drop Nami, capture Aurelion Sol, and then Thresh will kill. Also, Thresh is gonna make an extra Aurelion Sol when it attacks. I'm glad I remembered that right now instead of when it happened, and then I lost the game. We're gonna mini-morph Thresh, and then we're just gonna drop Poro. This is the ideal solution. I'm gonna play a passing move here. Don't think we want to drop Ionian Tailstones. Get Excited's probably fine. And unfortunately, there's still like an infinite amount of things that Thresh can do that would be bad. Or not Thresh, Aurelion Sol can do that would be bad. Also, he pulled a Hecarim, so that's going to be something to worry about later. Cosmic Inspiration's good. Hopefully that's his Cosmic card that he created versus the worse option, which would be the other one. The one that kills me. Sky's Descent. That's the one. I think this is okay. We just let this happen. The Aurelion Sol we have captured. Gets burnt. We drop our double Nami. Both of those capture. And then still need to live. I think we play Ebb. And then we drop Coral Creatures. This seems right to me. We could Ghost to make something elusive, but let's see where our Ebb and Flow goes. Didn't go very well. We can block here, and we can block here, and we can block here, and this is living. Okay, Ghost is great because it's cheap. It refilled our spell mana a little bit. Means we can Ebb again, and we can Flow again. That's all we want to do here, but we're fairly safe, so good times. I think we're okay to drop Jinx. Cool. So we're gonna Ebb. We should win here. And we'll Flow. We have infinite cards that we can play. And we just killed their elusive blocker. So all we need is for Jinx to do 99 damage. 93 damage. ebb and flow. We're at full life. We make good decisions. That was a bad click. That's okay. That's why I don't play FPS games. Like I said, we have infinite cards here. Things we're worried about are actually nothing. They have no mana. I guess they could have pulled Ladros, and if they play Ladros for 0 mana, we lose the game. So I'm a little worried about that. But the Hush would have been a problem. But unlikely that they have Hush, and if they did, they couldn't play for 0 mana anyway. And then Celestial Wonder would have been a problem, stunning 2 units, but they can't do that either. So I think I'm pretty good. I think we win. We still have infinite cards, by the way. We haven't, like, begun to get through our cards. And that is Nami. That is with Joy Unbound. You can always re-roll to get that power. Don't think anything else was particularly good in our power set. Let's look and see. If you do fight Victor, you will lose the game. That's just a thing that happens. That's true on basically everyone. Probably Yasuo could beat Victor and Ashe, but aside from that, no. We got Joy Unbound. This didn't do much. This did almost nothing. Mystic Meditation's not bad. So of all of our powers, only one was good, and that's the one you start with. So I think that Nami is perfectly good at winning the game. So I would do that for your any champion region if you're at 3 stars and no epic relics. Other things I would maybe suggest are like Jhin. Jhin's really good. You can find a way to trigger him into play early, which you could do with, like, you put a Scourge's Stash on him, a Riptide Battery, and Curator's Gate. Actually, you wouldn't need Curator's Gatebreaker. Maybe 2 Riptide Battery and Scourge's Stash, and then you take what's the worst that can happen, and then he just starts in play, and then you play Infinite Captive Audiences. That's probably pretty good. I think Nami's maybe a little more secure. I mean, you could also just wait till turn 3 and play Jhin, and that's probably fine. He doesn't have Infinite Healing, though. Infinite Healing's really good. So, this is what I would do, and we know that's true because this is what I did. And I mean, you can also use like your 6 stars. Those exist for a reason. But if you're a newer player, don't have access to that kind of thing, this is a way that you can go. It's not that intensive. You just need a Chemtech Duplicator. You get 1 Grand General's Counterplan from doing Vi's campaign, her 2-star campaign. You need to find the other one somewhere else. Echoing Spirit is a little bit better, I think, than Grand General's Counterplan. But yeah. So that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.